Hello, I'm Erica Lutz with Education USA, and I'm here today with Dean McGreevy, the Dean of the College of Arts and Letters for Notre Dame. Thank you for being here today.
I'm glad to be here, thanks.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the liberal arts experience is in the United States? A lot of international students have never heard of this concept of liberal arts, and I'd love to hear you kind of explore what that means to an American experience.
Well, when I talk about liberal arts, I actually ask people a question. And I'm going to ask you, Erica, what are the only 4-word good piece of advice that you can give to an 18-year-old thinking about college? There's only one good piece of advice, I think, and it's 4 words long.
Start early.
No, that's a good guess. My answer is study what you love. And that's actually the principle behind a liberal arts education, that you go to college and you try and figure out what you're most interested in. And American colleges and universities are often set up in a liberal arts model, so they expose you to a lot of things in your first year or two of undergraduate education. And at Notre Dame, where I am a dean, you'll take theology and philosophy and math and science and English and history, and then you'll focus a little bit in your second, third, and fourth years at college. And we think that's a great mix of breadth and depth. And so that by the end of your time at college, you'll have a subject where you're a bit of an expert, but you'll also have that broader liberal arts training.
So in other words, unlike students in Europe, for instance, who would be locked in at a very early time,
Right.
so before they even enter college, they have to decide, I'm going to be in the law faculty, or I'm going to be in physical sciences or something. You can just basically take the first year or two to shop around, as we call it, look around for different courses, and then pick a major in your junior year. Is that correct?
Yeah, actually in the sophomore year, we typically choose a major, but there's still some flexibility there. And the reason we do that is, so in my college, which is Arts and Letters at Notre Dame, we have all the majors from economics to history to sociology to music. And so it's a wide range of majors. And I always say, I don't care what major you choose. I just want you to study something you love. And I'm actually not that worried, amazingly enough, about careers prospects after you finish college. So I'll ask you another question. How many jobs does the average 22-year-old college graduate have by the time they're 40? How many different kinds of jobs? So you finish college at age 22, and then when you're 40, how many different jobs have you had?
Trying to think how many I have. I would say 3.
Actually, the average now is about 6 or 7.
Wow.
And so what that tells us is that it's a very flexible, mobile job market. And what you learn in college is important. You want to study something that you're interested in. But even more important is picking up particular skills. And so a liberal arts education, we've always thought, is great for learning how to write. And so if you're in a liberal arts environment like Notre Dame, you will do a lot of writing, from term papers to short essays. It's important to become a confident public speaker. I've always been struck by how many very talented 18-year-olds are terrified and nervous about doing any kind of public speaking. And so at Notre Dame, we focus quite a bit on that. We have a couple courses devoted specifically to trying to train you as a public speaker. And then to analyze data. We're in this data-rich world, and the data comes in a lot of different forms. It comes in big novels, and so if you're an English major, you study those novels, or it comes in economics problem sets, and we want you to be able and adept at looking at a lot of different kinds of data. We really believe that those are the skills that will help you survive, that'll help you thrive in those first couple of decades after college. So it's that liberal arts education is actually a lifelong investment. It's not just an investment for your first job.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for talking about the liberal arts experience, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you.